Here is a major scientific breakthrough that could also prove to be a turning point in human history. For the first time ever, scientists have been able to produce net positive energy from controlled fusion reaction, which means that potentially a new source of almost limitless energy could become available for the world. Now, first let's understand what is fusion. Theoretically, fusion is the process of making new, heavier atoms from two or more lighter ones. In this process, the mass of the new atom is slightly less than the combined masses of the two atoms that get fused together. The mass that is lost is actually converted into energy. According to Einstein's famous equation, E is equal to mass into speed of light squared. Now, fusion is the primary source of energy for not just the Earth, but also perhaps the universe, because the energy that is being produced in the sun and the stars are due to the process of fusion. In the sun, two hydrogen atoms combine to form helium, and during this process, a large amount of energy is produced. This energy reaches the Earth in the form of sunlight. Fusion is also the process through which the most powerful atomic weapon, known as hydrogen bombs, produce energy. But this is an uncontrolled explosion. For fusion to become viable as a sustainable energy source, what we need is a controlled fusion reaction that would release energy at a fixed rate. Till now, in controlled fusion reactions, scientists always had to use more energy to create conditions required for fusion, while the reaction would itself produce less energy. So, till now, the controlled fusion reactions consumed more energy than they would produce. This is the breakthrough scientists have now achieved. In the experiment that was carried out at the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory in California, scientists were able to fuse two hydrogen atoms to create helium using 2.1 megajoules of energy, and this resulted in generating 2.5 megajoules of energy. So, net, this reaction produced 0.4 megajoules of energy. Nuclear fusion is also a much cleaner source of fuel, as it releases much less radiation than nuclear fission, the process by which existing nuclear reactors work. Fusion produces no long-lived radioactive waste either, which are the most dangerous aspect of nuclear fission reaction. Nuclear fusion could provide a much-needed sustainable alternative to fossil fuels. It would also be a much greener source of energy, as no combustion is required and greenhouse gases would not be produced. Of course, it would be a few years before any workable model of a nuclear fusion reactor is produced. Still, with the world grappling with energy shortages and environmental impact of fossil fuels, the development couldn't have come at a more opportune time.